EA Sports coverage of the NFL takes us to the architectural wonder that is the Mercedes-Benz Stadium in downtown Atlanta. A moment ago, here was the scene. The Falcons coming out from their tunnel to the roar of all the folks here in Atlanta. We're ready for football as these Falcons get set to match up with the Chicago Bears. And that'll carry over the back line of the end zone. For a touchback.
Hey, 18.
Now a play fake here on first down. Hits his target. It's Taylor Gabriel. And he's able to get out to the 32. Brought down there. 7 yards, the pickup on the pitch and catch. He was out there waving his arms, and when you got a quarterback out of the pocket looking for any help, I guess waving the arms is helpful.
It certainly is, because you got to get his attention, because now you're in scramble drill. So everyone's adjusting their routes, finding open space, and he found the right spot for the completion.
Now Cohen, and he is met quickly in the backfield. Down he goes, folded like a lawn chair. They'll wind up losing 3 yards here, and that's going to lead to a third down. They go play action with Trubisky. Looking left side, and he's got a man. That's Burton. Trubisky fighting the former Eagle Burton for the Chicago first.
On any given pass play, you never know exactly where your exit points are going to be. On this play, he was flushed to his left, still on the run, able to accurately throw the football for a nice first down.
Blue. Lock in. Hey, gotta go.
Looking to throw Trubisky on first down. It's caught. That's White. And he'll get it out to midfield. Looks like, yeah, they'll spot it right at midfield at the 50. A good pickup there. 8 yards on the first down completion.
When you see zone defense and you know you've got a drag route on as your primary
gotta
call,
go.
you got to be really careful as a passer about how far you let your guy go, because he might wander into some tough coverage.
They'll leave it for Cohen, complete. And he takes this thing way down into Atlanta territory. A gain of 32 that time. How about the start throwing the football? 4 for 4 on this opening drive.
Oh, he's slinging it. And oftentimes when you talk about slinging it, you're thinking about a guy throwing it all over the yard, not necessarily accurately. In this case, though, he's honing in on his targets, and he's delivering.
Yeah, the opening script, however, they drew it up for this first drive going to Plains so far. From the red zone now, here's Trubisky on first down. Forced out to his left. And he'll get it here to the 10-yard line. They'll get 8 on the scramble there. It'll be second and a couple.
I think the last 2 plays really illustrate how difficult it is to game plan against this guy, because you know he can throw the football, but how about his use of legs as well? What we call those broken plays, you can't account for them.
Yeah, those plays, those 2 that you just mentioned, a microcosm really of how he can hurt you. And he's going to be brought down just shy of the 5 at the 6. 4 yards on the play, and that leads to the first and goal.
Well, I think that's what they're going to need to do here in the first half. You've got to take some pressure off.
And he takes this one in for a Bears touchdown. A great effort there. A 6-yard touchdown run. And the Bears take it all the way down the field and score on the opening drive. Cody Parkey is on now for the point after. Parkey adds the extra point, and that makes the score 7-0. Here's Parkey now, set to kick it away. This fielded a few yards into the end zone. And he'll get it up to about the 26-yard line, just across the 25. Ryan will bring the Falcons up now, 1st and 10 at their own 26.
Ready, back 25. 22. Wait. Go. Gun. Ready, set.
They run the play fake to Coleman. Now Ryan. And he'll go down. The Bears get there for the sack.
And so much for that great field position to start the game. Now they're way behind the sticks. Can't wait to see what their second down call is going to look like now.
Check 59, Mike. Gun. On. Come on out here. Go get some.
On second down, Ryan. And the catch is made by Justin Harding. And this one will go to the 28-yard line. They'll wind up getting 10 back as that sets them up for 3rd down. Now, Charles, what's the mindset here offensively? You gave up the touchdown pretty quickly. Would it have changed if you had gotten a stop and it would be 0-0 right now, or no?
I wouldn't think so. I think in most cases, just down a touchdown,
Hey, let's go.
I mean, we're just getting started here. It
Hey,
should be a
stop.
long way to go. You think to yourself, stick with the game plan, all the things you worked on in practice.
set.
But you
Wait,
have
25.
some teams that when they get
Right.
down, their natural tendency
Hey,
is to
reverse,
aggressively
reverse,
strike
reverse.
back. And let's see if they want to get outside of the game plan we expect and try and be aggressive on their first series.
Escaping the pressure right. And he took the contact as he was throwing it, and the ball drops incomplete.
And 3rd down is a key down in any game you play. And 3rd down defense, something we've got to watch in this one. Got to be effective on the passing downs. That's a pretty good first step right there.
And boy, down a touchdown already, but they're going to line up to go for it on their
11.
side of the field.
Hey, express. 11. Gun.
Coming after you. I'm coming after you.
21.
Check.
21. We go. Ready, set.
They'll indeed go for it with Ryan. That's to his running back, complete. And unable to break away, they stop him a few yards shy. A surprising move here on the opening drive of the game, and it'll be a turnover on downs. The 4th down run successful. Now they look to pay it off on 1st down. They go play action here on 1st down. And he can't get rid of it. He's taken down. Brooks Reed. He's the one that got to him. He takes him down for a loss of 9. And they need to work to at least get some of this yardage
Hey,
back
18,
after the
18.
sack. 2nd and 19.
Hey, 18.
They go play action. Trubisky flushed out right. He'll wind up getting 4 there on his own, but it will leave him now with a 3rd down situation.
Blue. Hey, gotta go. Hey, hide.
Play action. It's Trubisky. Over the middle, complete. It's Burton. And inside the 20 before he's brought down. He got 18 yards out of that one, and it gets him a new set of downs.
Hey, 18.
Play action. Now Trubisky. Completion left side to Miller. And he's brought down just outside of the 10 at the 11. Give him 9 there on the 1st down completion.
I know many people like to throw to the tight end, maybe in a little flexed out position because he creates mismatches with his size. The slot receivers do the same thing with their quickness, their speed, and their route running savvy.
Hey, gotta go.
in. Rush in. You gonna take.
They'll try to run it on first and goal. And he is in. Touchdown, Chicago. A great play there with his second touchdown here in this first half. And the Bears will add on to their lead.
Let's get it.
Now Parkey for the extra point. Parkey with the extra point, and it's now 14-0. Here's Parkey now, set to kick it away. And this will not be returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. Here are the Falcons as their offense heads back onto the field. Already down 2 touchdowns here in the first half. This becomes a pretty important drive, doesn't it?
It certainly does, and a lot of the teams script plays. We know that, right? They have a script to start the ball game, and typically those scripts go between 12 and 24, 25 plays. Down 2 touchdowns early, probably not very deep into their script. I think that they'll stay with it. I don't think they'll abandon it just yet and try and generate some offense on this drive.
Anything. At least 3 points, get that 0 off the board.
Hey, wait. 22! Let's go!
Here's Coleman on the toss. 7 yards on the carry. Make it 3rd and 4 coming up.
On a 2nd and long, it's really nice to see an offense that has enough confidence to run the football in that situation. I think that goes back to their practice and game planning. They've seen things that they've seen on tape and in previous games that led them to believe that even in a long-distance situation, they can still run the football and gain enough yardage to put themselves in a good spot on 3rd down.
Ryan. Eluding the pressure right. That's complete. Hooper. And they get this well past midfield before being stopped just before the 35. And a big 32-yard play on 3rd.
3 down. Hey, check. 3 down. 11.
Gun.
Kill.
Gun.
Flight 59.
Hey, gun. Get up!
You must be
Go!
Here's Ryan. Caught on the right side by Jones. Touchdown, Falcons. Julio Jones, 37 yards. And the Falcons draw a bit closer. Bryant tacks on the extra point, and that'll make our score 14-7. Here's Botcher to kick it away. Short kick. One of the up middle take it down. And they're going to start this drive in pretty good shape as they get it up past the 30. And now the Bears coming out as they get ready. And right now they're saying, hey, let's keep this going. 2 drives, 2 touchdowns.
Yeah, can't ask for a better start than that, can you? I mean, this is the way you practice it. This is the way you rehearse it. But right now, the play calling, they're locked in really well.
Hands up!
Off the play fake. Here's Trubisky. Flush to his right. He's going to let this go deep. Well, this is taken in. It's complete. And he is in. Touchdown, Chicago. Taylor Gabriel, 69 yards. And the Bears are able to show off their quick strike ability.
As a fan, is there anything prettier than a well-executed first down?
No, it's a thing of beauty, especially when it's done like that for a touchdown.
The throw, the catch, and how about the run after to get it to the end zone?
Parkey adds the extra point, and it's now 21-7. And they will not get a chance to return this one as it's through the end zone for a touchback. Here comes the Falcon offense now as they get set to take over here. Ryan and the Falcons now come up 1st and 10 at their 25-yard line.
Easy. 4 down. Easy.
about the 28-yard line. 3 yards on the pickup there, and it'll be second down.
What's the old expression, 3 yards in a cloud of dust? In this case, it's dust-covered pellets. It's no longer that old grass that we used to play on, right, and chew it up. Now we've got that artificial surface. You see the pellets go up. Still a nice play by the defense.
Here's Carter. They'll only get a couple up to about the 30.
I know the scouting report on him is that he doesn't possess the eye discipline to be an elite linebacker, and what that means is his ability to read, react, and make a play. But on that one, he looked like one of those guys.
Hey, 22! Eddie, sit on it!
On third down, Devontae Freeman. And he'll slip his way up across the 30 to the 32. 2 yards on the pickup there. It's fourth down.
Well, this was just simply excellent defense. On this third down, they had to be alert for the possibility of a pass, but that didn't stop them at all from understanding what was going on when they decided to run the football, and they just swarmed and stopped them for almost no gain.
They're able to keep the drive alive. 7 yards that time, and the decision to go for it proves to be a good one. A fake to Freeman. Now it's Ryan. And it's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect. They work again from the 38 on 2nd and 10.
Hey, wait.
On 2nd down, Freeman. And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory. A really nice pickup of 14 yards, and it moves the sticks.
At this stage of the game, the run-pass numbers are a little bit out of whack because most of the yardage has come through the air. But in a sense, that just sets things up for big runs like that because the defense might be a little bit off balance. They pick up another first down with that run.
Throwing now, Ryan on first down. Escaping the pressure right. And he just gets rid of it. Throws it away. A wise move there. Looked like nobody open. Now 2nd down.
But one thing that I've liked defensively is that they've shown them a lot of different looks here in the first half. They've come after them. They've sat back. I think that's what you need to do to keep an offense guessing.
And they certainly have kept them on their toes. That's why they haven't had much success on the scoreboard.
Left. There we go.
Now Ryan going to give it to Freeman. And he is tackled inside the 40, not quite to the 35. Give him 10 yards on that one, and that'll earn him a fresh set of downs.
I'm okay with the call there. In fact, I actually like it. I know they're down a couple of scores, but the running game worked in that situation. I would continue to go in that direction.
Gun. Hey. Watch his flat.
On 1st and 10, it's Ryan. Flushed out right. And seeing no options, he just tosses this one away incomplete. Now that'll bring up 2nd down.
It's been my observation there's been a nice variety of play calling defensively. You and I often talk about an offense's ability to keep a defense off balance with what they're doing. I think the converse has been true in this game.
Yeah, I think you're right. They seem to have gone off tendency quite a bit, but only the second quarter, a lot of time to change things.
Hey, 58 is a mic. Go! Here we go, T. Go!
2nd and 10 now. Ryan. It's caught over the middle. Hooper. And he's taken down, but not before reaching the 10-yard line. A very solid gain of 27.
I don't know whether I want to be a fly on the wall or not when they hear the explanation of how he, one of the bigger targets on the field, the tight end, can be that wide open and uncovered downfield. Who blew that assignment?
Somebody did.
No doubt about it. There's no way you're not going to account for him.
And he's going to fight his way forward here for a modest gain. It'll be a pickup of 4, and it brings up 2nd and goal. Now the Falcons going to use one of their timeouts as they stop it with 16 seconds to go in half number 1. They come up here with another shot from the 6-yard line, and it's 2nd and goal now.
Hey. 11. Check.
Ryan. And he's got his star receiver. It's Jones for the Falcon touchdown. Julio Jones as the first half is winding down. And the Falcons have cut it to within a score. Bryant's extra point up and good. And they're back within a touchdown at 21-14. Here's Bosher to kick it away. Very short kick. This will be taken by one of the young men. And they'll be set up with good field position here as he gets this up over the 40-yard line. Onto the field now come the Bears. And from this spot in the field with the clock where it's at, you think we're just going to see a knee and that's it?
And I think in this situation, that's the proper play. But we do know there's some risk takers out there that may want to take one more shot before the clock runs out.
The play-action fake. They'll look to throw. And it pops free. The collision there jarred the ball loose and brings up second down. Here now is 2nd and 10, again from the 41.
Tight ends run. Watch tight. Tight ends run.
Run. Gotta go.
Final play of the half. It's Trubisky. And he'll be hit as he releases it, and that'll fall incomplete. You want the third quarter already? No problem. Let's do it. Okay, Coach, appreciate it. A one-touchdown game here as we get set to resume play in the second half. This fielded a few yards into the end zone. Eluding the tackle, and now running right through it. Here comes the Atlanta offense now ready to take over here. They're close game, but they're going to need to do a little bit better probably here in half two, no?
I would agree with that totally. I would guess it in the locker room. They talked about cleaning up some of the errors. But overall, I think they wanted to be positive with it. We're right there. Just not playing as well as we need to. Let's pick it up. And we still have a chance to win this game.
Yeah, they do. We'll see if they can pick it up. Nice way to start the drive. A gain of 12 and a first down.
And that's a good sign right there as we start the third quarter. Because in the first half, not much space to run the football. And as we go into the half, we often think to ourselves, all right, what's the adjustment? What do they have to do? You know what a lot of the adjustments are? No adjustments. You know the game plan. Been working on it all week. Maybe a little tweak here or there, a little bit better blocking, and now you're establishing the running game.
And he'll slide down to avoid the tackle. Nice work to get 7 out of that, and it's second down.
Partner, he was going through his progressions. Not there, not there. After about the third one, he decided he better pull it down and run for it. And he slides down and avoids the hit for good measure.
Watch 22. 39. Let's go.
Coleman now. And another run. And they bring him to the ground just shy of midfield. So naturally they will decline it. They got the first down anyway on the play.
Who needs a penalty when you picked up the first down through hard work and effort anyway? First down.
So the yellow flag came out, and that leads to a new set of downs for this offense. 1st and 10.
Hey, gun. Ready. 25. 11. Get up.
Here's Ryan to throw. Eluding the pressure right. This one complete to Mohamed Sanu. And they get this all the way inside Chicago's 10. It's a big play there for Atlanta. 46 yards.
Looked like the defense put pretty good pressure on him, but he's able to flush out to his right to try and evade people. On the run, had to get on his horse. Still accurately throws a nice pass for a first down.
They'll come out in the pistol. They'll try and run for it on first and goal. And not a whole lot there. He does get a couple, taking it from the 5 down to the 3. Be interesting to see now what they do offensively down near the goal line after not much there that time.
As the offensive play caller, that may change your sequence now. Instead of coming right back with a running play, you may have to go to the air.
Now Ryan on second down. Into heavy traffic, and it's intercepted. Picked out by Kyle Fuller. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back. Well, and I saw the pressure coming at him. That just looked problematic. Hit him as he threw it, and the interception ensued.
Let me pay homage to the man who stood in this spot before. He always talked about how much pressure is in the face of a guy, and can he step into a throw. And when you can't do that, oftentimes interceptions result.
He'll begin the throw. And he will forge his way forward only up to the 2-yard line. Give him a couple on the carry there, 2nd and 8.
Well, he got what he could there, just trying to move forward and gain a little bit of yardage and create some space. You know the pressure is going to be tough defensively.
Red, up. 18.
Now Trubisky back into his end zone. To the right side, complete to Miller. And he'll get this up to the 4 right about there, and that's about it. That throw good for only a couple. It brings up 3rd down.
Good throw, good catch, but I really like the route. The drag and being able to run away from defenders. Hard to stick with them for that long.
Yeah, better against man than zone, or?
Better against man, because now you're running away from someone and you're not running into a defensive player in another zone.
Facing the prospect of a punt from their own end zone, they need some cushion. Let's see what they can do on 3rd down. They'll run it now. Out they go. And they'll mark him down right around the 9, just shy of the 10. Call it a gain of 4, but not enough. The punt team going to need to be summoned here on 4th down.
Red, up. 18.
They'll indeed go for it with Trubisky. It's a short one here, complete to the tight end. A curious decision to go for it, but it pays off with a 1st down.
One thing you're hoping for when you run drag routes, you're able to hit a receiver in stride, and he can pick up a lot of yardage after the catch. But in this situation, the defense was effective, able to stop him before he get a good head of steam.
Now a play fake here on 1st down. On the left side, a catch by White. And he'll get it up here this time to the 21. A gain of 6 there on 1st.
Let's go.
6 yards was the pickup on the last completion, so here's 2nd and 4.
Red, up. 18. Red, up.
From the shotgun is Trubisky. Got his man complete over the middle. It's Burton. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. He got 29 yards that time. Trubisky will come up here 1st and 10. And he's 4 for 4 now, throwing the ball to start the drive. Back now here on EA Sports. It's Bears football here. They also have the lead as well as we begin quarter number 4.
Blue. Red, up. 180.
They go play action with Trubisky. Looking for White on the deep ball. And this is caught. It's White for a Bears touchdown. Kevin White, 49 yards. And the Bears will extend their lead. Parkey with the extra point. And the decision to just kick the extra point winds up successful. Here's Parkey now set to kick it away. And this will be a touchback as that sails over the end line. Now the Falcons offense, they get ready to head back out here. And the interception thrown in the red zone last time. We'll see if they can rebound.
I just have to think the last thing he said as they went back out there was, don't do that again. What do you think?
What do you think?
Yeah, I think that. I think that not only did he say that, but he also told him, let's put it in the end zone that it's supposed to be in, all right? The end zone we're trying to score. I know we're being a little bit facetious here, but the bottom line is take care of the football, and everything else should flow from there.
Quick lesson, never ask the play-by-play guy a question.
Hey, you're my partner. I know you're right there with me.
They go back to the air here after the INT on the last drive. Into heavy traffic, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Kyle Fuller. It's the NFL on EA Sports, and we are at venerable Soldier Field in Chicago. This was the scene a moment ago as the Bears emerged from their tunnel. Ready for football are they, and ready for football are we, as the Bears get set to match up with Matt Ryan and the Atlanta Falcons. Cody Parkey now, ready to get this one started. And off we go from Soldier Field. And that'll carry over the back line of the end zone for a touchback. Forward up to about the 29, just shy of the 30. Adrian Amos up to make the tackle.
I call that play a success. A nice inside run sets up a very manageable second down. A very solid gain on that play.
Get up!
This is Coleman. And he'll take this up near the 35, maybe the 34. It's a 5-yard gain, but they'll still be a yard short here with third down now looming. Toss it to Coleman. And he went nowhere. Well, he went backwards. Back to the 33. Losing 2 yards that time, and now it's fourth down. Well, so much for picking it up on the ground on third down. Third play of the drive, and this defense showing strong early.
I wonder how much of that was scouting. I wonder how much of that was a gut feeling like, okay, let's just go ahead and sell out here and get after them, thinking they're going to run the football and stuff them early, because they've now set the tone. They've set a precedent right here. If you're going to try and run the ball against us, it could be hard going throughout this game.
They'll run for it. It's Freeman. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. A curious decision to go for it, but it pays off with a first down.
What kind of game are we going to have in store for us? I understand the call here if it's the final 2 minutes and you're losing. But this is the opening drive of the game. That is too big a chance for my blood. But give them credit. They got it to pay off.
He completes it to Julio Jones. And taking it across midfield and inside the 45. 15 more there, and they're on a roll. It's another first down. So 2 first downs, and that moves the ball to the 42 now, first and 10.
Let's go. Hey, gun.
They'll throw on first down with Ryan. At the shuffle pass, and it's complete. 12 more yards there, and another first down.
I don't believe that this opening drive is surprising to either one of us after the time we spent with the coaching staff and players prior to the game. What about you?
Absolutely. Not only that, but that big article in this paper this morning about their philosophy on starting games like you're shot out of a cannon, and that's what they've done. Very methodical here on this first drive.
Yeah, so many teams talk about that fast start. We're actually seeing it happen right here in front of us.
But now the kicker. Can they cap it off by putting the ball in the end zone? Back to the running game. It's Freeman. A beautiful spin and Freeman had lost the football. And this is picked up by the Bears. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back. So the defense there, opportunistic.
It's nice to give them credit, isn't it? Because so many times it's more a matter of what the offensive guy didn't do. Didn't secure the ball, didn't cover up. In this case, let's just give credit to where it belongs. Knocked it free, made a big play.
Following the fumble recovery, it's Trubisky. Flush to his right. Incomplete. Now, you got a young quarterback. Maybe that's just an example of a growing pain for him.
I think you're right about that, because when the game starts to move fast and it moves quickly on him, a lot of times they fall back on what they know best, their arm. He's slinging it on this one. Had a wide open target, but didn't have the proper footwork to increase his accuracy.
And some room for him there as he'll take this up to about the 15. 8 yards on the run there, and that leaves him with third and just a couple. They go play action. Trubisky. And Robinson with a big catch. And up to the 35 before they're able to knock him down. And the play goes for 19 yards. Gives him a new set of downs. They'll throw on first down with Trubisky. He's going to let this one go deep. And that's caught inside the 35.
Gotta go.
Now he's going to get this all the way down inside the 35. A gain of 32 that time.
Gotta go.
They go play action here on first down. It's caught on the right side by Robinson. And finally down it goes as they work it inside the 10 to the 7. A very solid gain of 27. Again, it's Trubisky. Toward the primary cut. And he takes this one in for a Bears touchdown. A great effort there. A 7-yard touchdown grab. And the Bears have taken the early lead. Cody Parkey is on now for the point after. Parkey adds the extra point, and it's now a 7-0 game. Here's Parkey now, set to kick it away. And this will not be returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. So out come the Falcons now. And they had the fumble last time that led to a touchdown. That's a no-no. We'll see what they do here this go-around.
A big no-no. Put that in capital letters. Turning it over, the other team takes it down and scores. That can be a deflator for a football team. Now it's up to the offense to get back out on the field and pick things up.
They're out there. We'll see if they can pick those things back up. And that's incomplete. Getting a hand in there and knocking it away, Eddie Jackson.
It's always a battle. Who's going to win on first down, the offense or the defense? Let's face it, if you've got the ball, 4 yards or more on first down is what you're aiming for. They tried to throw for it there. Nice effort to knock down it away and bring up second down.
Now the pitch to Freeman. And there is nowhere for him to cut back as he's taken down in the backfield. That'll be a loss of a yard, and it leads to a third down.
I'd say the staff that's up in the booth watching the game, they may want to file that one away. See how fast the free safety closed to make that play? Might want to check into a throw the next time.
Go! Gun.
They run the play fake to Coleman. Now Ryan on the move to his left. And he's got a man, Calvin Ridley. And they work this well upfield across the 45. A really nice gain of 25 yards.
Gun!
On first down, Ryan. And finding the tight end, Hooper. And he'll get it down to the 47 here. That throw good for 4. It's second down.
And, partner, I think that was a great example that not all tight ends are created equal. Because everything was right. Got the completion, but he's not one of the more dynamic guys in the league. So even though he caught it, couldn't turn it into much more.
Let's go.
4 yards on that last completion, so that sets up 2nd and 6.
3 down. Ready, set up. Play 25. Gun. We go.
From the shotgun, Ryan. And this one taken in on the right sideline, but not in the field of play. They say it's incomplete. The throw led him a little too far. It brings up third down. So after the second down incompletion, they'll come up now against a 3rd and 6.
Space. Hey, south. Hey, let's go. Get on, Hunt.
To throw again is Ryan. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. Leonard Floyd in there to drop him for a 6-yard loss, and that'll lead to a 4th down. This offense converted once on 4th down earlier. Now they're out there again to try once more.
Let's go. Space. Hey. Target. Gun. Go.
They'll indeed go for it with Ryan. Well, the pressure too great, and he goes down once more. Leonard Floyd in there to pick up his 2nd sack now of the afternoon. Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10.
Blue, blue, blue.
On 1st and 10, it's Trubisky. He couldn't quite hold it. Got hit. Ball pops out, incomplete.
That would have been a great catch, but it's real difficult to hold on to it because it was contested all the way. Would have been a great play if he'd been able to hold that one in.
Line of scrimmage, again the 37 as they line up 2nd and 10.
Blue, blue. 18, 18.
Off the play fake, here's Trubisky. And he comes back with one complete. And a nice little quick spin move before he's dropped. And a pretty good gain. They'll wind up getting 10 back as that sets him up for 3rd down.
Red,
Trubisky now to throw on 3rd down. He's got his tight end on the corner route. It's complete. And now look at this. Big gain, but a fumble.
I don't know about you, but I could hear and feel the sigh of relief all the way up here in our booth.
That was palpable. The sideline,
you
the friend there.
No doubt about it. Ball goes over the sideline, able to retain possession, no turnover. Those coaches are screaming, just hang out to the ball, man.
They'll give it to him up the middle. And forget about finding a lane. He barely had time to look up before he was planted in the backfield.
Let's go, let's
Moves
go.
back to the 10. They'll try on 2nd and goal here.
Go. Red, 18, 18.
Play action. Now Trubisky. And he can't find a receiver, and he's brought down.
2nd goal, last thing you need to do is get pushed backwards to take a sack. But he couldn't find anywhere to go with the football. Had to eat it and ended up on the ground.
Let's see what they draw up here. 3rd and long following the sack of Trubisky.
180. Off. Red, up. Hey, gotta go.
From the gun, it's Trubisky. And that is incomplete.
But one thing's for sure, when you get a big receiver and you trust him downfield, you're going to give him opportunities to go up and get that 50-50 ball.
And he is a darn good big receiver. Unfortunately, that time didn't work out. Nice job defensively. And Parkey's kick is good. And the lead moves to 10-zip. So the drive stalls out inside the 15-yard line, but they do get 3.
And I've talked with enough players nowadays, and when they have these types of kicks, that no one says to their guy, hey, that's just like making an extra point, piece of cake. Because the extra point is not a piece of cake anymore. But kicking a field goal from that distance, just give him confidence and let him knock it through.
And he'll get it up past the 20 to the 22-yard line. Now the Falcons offense gets ready to head back onto the field. And on that last drive, went for it on 4th, turned it over. A good job by their defense, though. They held them to 3, but this offense, they've got to be a little bit better, a little bit more careful here.
And sometimes when you see these calls on 4th down, when they decide to go for it, it's not necessarily the coach saying, I believe in my offense. Sometimes the coach saying, I believe in my defense. I can afford to go for it here, because if we don't get it, I don't think we'll give up more than 3, and that's exactly what happened there.
You think that factored in?
I do. I think that he had that in his mind going into the game, that I'm going to be aggressive on offense because I know I've got a defense that can hold up their end.
Now it's Ryan. Escaping the pressure right. And seeing nowhere to throw, he chucks this one away from harm. Incomplete. Now it's 3rd down. 1:58 to go in this first half of play. We're back to Soldier Field following this short break. The Falcons on 3rd down. Just 1 for 3 thus far. This is 3rd and 7.
Watch two.
Ryan. On the screen, this is Coleman. And he'll be brought down right at the 30 here. 5 yards on the screen, but that'll take us to 4th down. Got to be careful here. They need to move quickly, but it's also 4th. this one across the 45 before he's brought down.
12.
A curious decision to go for it, but it pays off with
11.
a first down.
Hey, express, express. Gun, gun, gun.
On first and 10, it's Ryan. He's going to fire one deep. This is caught at the 20. And they'll wind up getting this one all the way down inside the 20. A gain of 32 that time.
Hey, express, express. Gun, gun, gun. Wait. 20, 20. 12. Let him go.
From the red zone now, here's Ryan on first down. Under pressure, and he'll go down. Back at the 26-yard line. And before the second down play, we'll get a whistle, a signal, and a timeout. As they get it right at the 32nd mark of this first half.
25. 22. Get out. One.
Coleman. And able to push his way forward here for a good little gain. They get 6 yards back on the run, but still have a third and long situation forthcoming. From the gun, it's Ryan. And that's going to be incomplete. 12 seconds left. So they won't get a touchdown, but here's a chance to at least get 3 to end the first half. From the left hash, this from 37. And Bryant's kick is good. And they get themselves on the board here. It's 10-3. So the 3 points here, they're still down, but they put somewhat of a dent into that lead going into the break.
Anything helps when you're trying to chip away at a lead, but they do know that they're going to need a little bit better effort in the second half.
Here's Bosher to kick it away. That'll be taken in the end zone. And a nice return sets them up pretty good here at the 30-yard line. The Bears offense now gets set to head back onto the field. And from this spot in the field with the clock where it's at, you think we're just going to see a knee and that's it?
Red,
And I think
up.
in this situation, that's the proper play.
Red, up.
But we do know there's some risk takers out there that may want to take one more shot before the clock runs out.
And down he goes, but he takes it up to the 40. Due to time constraints, we move you forward in today's broadcast to the beginning of the third quarter. We have hit halftime. Still 2 more quarters to go. We'll take a timeout. We'll be back after this. You're watching the NFL, and it's on EA Sports. It's in the game. So here's the Bears offense now as they get set to start this third quarter. They have the lead. Now they'll be looking to extend that lead.
And this is where I enjoy talking about one of my favorite subjects, tendency breakers, or counters as I also like to call them. You've done things in a certain way in the first half, and they've had the ability to see what you've done. They're going to make their adjustments. So guess what? You adjust yourself and try and stay ahead of the pace because you are looking for some separation in this ball game.
The adjustment to the adjustment.
Without a doubt. Show them one thing, hit them with something else.
Now the first play of the drive there is incomplete. Line of scrimmage, again the 25, 2nd and 10.
Blue.
Let's go, D.
Hey, 18. Gotta go.
2nd and 10, it's Trubisky again. And this is Gabriel on the catch. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. He got 29 yards that time. From Falcon territory now, here's 1st and 10 at the 46. They go play action with Trubisky. On the crossing route, complete. That's Robinson. A really nice gain of 25 yards.
Go.
The goal for any offense versus a zone defense, find the holes where guys are available and put the ball on the receiver before any defender can step up and fill it.
They did it well there. And that is caught. Touchdown, Bears. Allen Robinson from 21 yards away. And the Bears will add on to their lead. Always important to get the first score in the second half. Now you start to pull away a little bit and get some breathing room going.
And now you find out about the fortitude of the group that's behind, because they were counting on getting into the game a little bit more, right? Maybe they get the first score. That doesn't happen. It looks almost insurmountable, but it's not. Let's see how hard they play the rest of the game.
Here's Parkey now, set to kick it away. This is taken about 7 yards deep. And he will be brought down here at about the 17-yard line. So we get set to start this third quarter. Here's the Falcons offense now. They trail offense, first time to touch the ball in quarter 3, and we'll see what they can do.
And I can't wait to see what they have planned, because some teams script to start a half. Other teams just go, okay, these are the sequence of plays we want to run. These things work well for us. And sometimes they throw in that big chunk play right away.
Shocker.
Try and get after him early.
They've got his man complete. Touchdown, Falcons. Calvin Ridley, 83 yards. And the Falcons draw a bit closer. Now Matt Bryant on for the point after. Bryant tacks on the extra point, and that slices the lead down to 17-10. Here's Bosher to kick it away. And they will not get a chance to return this one as it's through the end zone for a touchback. Here's the Chicago offense coming back out onto the field. They were able to extend their lead with an opening drive touchdown here in the third quarter, but that just got matched a moment ago.
So we know that what they discussed at the half worked. Now, what are the counters to that, right? You don't just run the same things over and over. Some do, but many will also show something and then come back with something else to keep the defense off balance.
It'll be a gain of 10 to start the drive out by a few inches. That'll be a first down.
That was an excellent job of recognizing the situation. His first read wasn't there. Heck, his second read wasn't there. But he bought himself a little extra time scrambling out of the pocket, got to the sticks, and picked up the first down.
Now a play fake here on first down. And that's going to be incomplete. Allen Robinson, the intended receiver. And that'll bring up second down.
And that's one he's got to be happy to have back. There wasn't a hole open in the zone.
You'd have to think on early downs like that first down there, need to be a little bit more careful.
Yeah, fortunately for him, got a couple more downs to play with.
Here's Trubisky to throw. Wide open receiver complete. They give him 13 yards there on the play and a fresh set of downs. Trubisky now 6 for 6 since coming back out of the locker room. It's 1st and 10. Looking for White on the deep ball. And it pops free. The collision there jarred the ball loose and brings up second down.
Well, that certainly looked like something that they discussed all week in practice, getting ready for this one. Take the big shot right out of the gate. At worst, you'll open up the defense a little bit, loosen them up, have them back on their heels.
Flushed out right. A nifty bit of scrambling there. 12 yards, first down.
That was earning a first down the hard way. You want your quarterback to be a scrapper, but you also want to keep him upright. He paid for that first down by taking a big-time hit.
Eluding the pressure right. And he gets this down inside the 35 before going out of bounds. The improv on the scramble there gets him 6, and it'll be second down.
Okay, he's not going to get the first down, but this is still a nice job of buying some time and then running to get to the sideline and get out of bounds and avoid the big hit.
Red up. Hey, gotta go.
Motion.
Red up.
Play action. It's Trubisky. It's grabbed over the middle by White. And he's taken down, but not before reaching the 10-yard line. That one goes for 24 yards.
Sometimes it's designed, and sometimes you just have to know when to leave the pocket and move and make something happen. Now that play is able to get on the run and was still accurate throwing the football.
His pass caught at the 4. A gain of 7 that time. Second and goal.
It's funny, throughout the time that we've been together, when we talk with running backs about the ability to catch the ball, Their eyes light up when they talk about open field and having one-on-one matchups, don't they?
Yeah, they do. And that's the reason why. What we just saw, shedding those tackles, and that's what they're used to doing.
It is, and it starts at the beginning of the play. One-on-one matchup if someone's trying to cover them, but they also like those one-on-ones downfield after the catch when they're running with the ball. They think they're going to win those too.
So the ball position now at the 3. Here's 2nd and goal. They come out here in the eye. On 2nd down, here's Trubisky. Got his man, and it's caught for a Chicago touchdown. 3 touchdown passes now for Mitchell Trubisky. And the Bears will extend their lead. Good sustained drive there in this 3rd quarter, capping it off with a touchdown to give them a nice 2-score advantage.
It was actually a fun one to watch, wasn't it? I mean, for me, seeing the mix of what they did, how they moved the ball downfield, very sharp, too. Each and every play seemed to be executed with great dispatch.
This is taken about 7 yards deep. And he will be brought down here at about the 17-yard line. Atlanta now coming out on the field. And following that long touchdown pass, a one-play drive last time, let's see if the defense, you know they're ready. They don't want that to happen again.
And you would have thought they would have been ready the last time. That's what you work on all the time. Make sure that no one gets behind you. That's the cardinal sin of defense, not giving up the long pass. They did. Let's see how they adjust.
Into heavy traffic, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Khalil Mack. And a costly turnover there as the ball will be spotted 1st and goal at the 5-yard line. Suddenly it's 1st and goal after the interception. A quick change in the situation here. After the interception, here's Trubisky. Toward the pylon, caught. And he is in. Touchdown. It's the NFL on EA Sports, and we are at venerable Soldier Field in Chicago. Just a short time ago, this crowd loud enough to shake the foundations of this nearly century-old building. They are ready for football indeed in Chicago as their guys get set to do battle with Matt Ryan and the Atlanta Falcons. Cody Parkey now, ready to get this one started. And off we go from Soldier Field. That'll be taken in the end zone. Oh, he pulls him over. And a nice return sets him up pretty good here at the 30-yard line. So 1st and 10 now from the 30.
Gun, gun, gun. Ready. White 25. Get out, Hunter.
And the drive starts with a handoff to Coleman. And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. That's going to go as a loss of 2, and it'll be 2nd down.
44. Gun, gun, gun. Left.
Now Ryan on 2nd down. He completes it to Julio Jones. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. Ryan to Jones, the Falcon connection there for a first. Of 6, and it'll set him back for 2nd down.
Space.
On 2nd down, here's Ryan. Similar with a grab over the middle. And he'll get up to the 43-yard line. 6 yards is the pickup, and that'll lead to a 3rd down.
I always laugh when people say, what's the toughest route to defend? And I'm like, any of them, especially if it's a good receiver. That makes things very difficult. But when you're running a drag route, something short, shallow, going through defenders, using guys almost as screens in order to get open, that makes things tough for guys trying to get to the football.
Gun. Let's go.
On 3rd down, Ryan. He's going to fire one deep, middle of the field. He rifles one that's intercepted. Adrian Amos with a pick. And a terrific return as he'll take it up past the 35. Certainly not how they envisioned ending their opening drive here in the 1st quarter.
Too many ones in this play. 1st quarter, 1st drive, 1st interception thrown.
And that last one, that hurts. Trubisky brings the Bears up first
Lock
and
it,
10
lock it.
at their 36-yard
Hands
line.
up. Gotta go.
They snap it at 1. Now it's Trubisky. Oh, he's going to take a shot right away. That's caught inside the 20. And he takes this thing way down into Atlanta territory. A huge play there for Chicago.
18.
47 yards.
Hey, gotta go.
From the red zone now, here's Trubisky on first down. He couldn't quite hold it. Got hit. Ball pops out. Incomplete.
I think we'll see more of them trying to get him the football out of the backfield. They love what he can do in open space, and they believe that he creates mismatches they can exploit.
After the incomplete pass, here now is 2nd and 10.
Blue.
Out of the gun, Trubisky. Being chased out left. And that is caught. Touchdown, Bears. A great play there from 17 yards out. And the Bears have taken the early lead. Parkey with the extra point. And that makes the score 7-0. Here's Parkey now set to kick it away. And this will be a touchback as that sails over the end line. Here now come the Falcons. And following the interception, just any interception, are you a little bit more cautious when you start that next drive, or no, you just throw that out the window?
I think you are. I don't think that there's any way you can run back out there and go, totally didn't affect me. Let's just go ahead and be loose with the football again. You're going to take care of it, but you have to be careful about being too cautious, because now you can't run any offense at all.
They want to attack. We'll see how they attack him here. Now, meanwhile, a pass that should have been intercepted, but it winds up falling incomplete. Pretty fortunate there, the interception that ended the last drive, and then boom, the first pass here almost picked on this drive.
Yeah, I think you could definitely call him to question his decision-making here in the first half.
Certainly not the best of decisions there. Lucky that one wasn't picked. Line of scrimmage, again the 25, 2nd and 10.
Ready. Hey, Tuesday. Hey, Rick Lance. 39. Hey, right here.
Again on 2nd and 10, it's Ryan. Oh, he's got a man wide open, complete. And they've got it well across midfield, down to the 40 before it's all said and done. And that one results in 35 yards.
Hey, Express. 21. Hey.
On first down, Ryan. Going underneath, it's Coleman. And he gets us down inside the 35 before going out of bounds. It'll be a gain of 6, and it'll be 2nd down.
Let's go. Space. 280.
They snap it at 1. Now Ryan. And the hit jarred it loose. It's incomplete.
Anytime a defense can sit back in a zone like that, it tends to create a lot of congestion in the middle of the field. Makes it very hard to slot one in.
Looked like I-4 at rush hour in your hometown of Orlando, Florida. An absolute mess. Now they face a 3rd down and 4 after that incompletion on 2nd down.
Hey, South. 20. Hey. Coming after you. Gun.
Throwing again, Ryan. And it falls is incomplete after almost being intercepted. A pick there would have been great. The good news for the defense now, it's 4th down. So a field goal try here on 4th down as the Falcons called on Matt Bryant. On the right hash, officially this will be a 51-yard attempt. And Bryant's kick is good. And they are on the board, but still trailing. It's 7-3. These kickers now, it used to be that a 50-plus yarder was cause for celebration. Now seemingly automatic.
Yeah, isn't it funny when we prepare for a game, when you look at the backgrounds of these kickers, it's interesting, isn't it, to find out they were all-state quarterbacks, receivers, defensive backs, all-state wrestlers, right? Baseball players. We're finding athletes all along, and now they're just specialists putting it through the posts.
Trubisky brings the Bears up 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
Gotta go.
From the gun, it's Trubisky. Pressure brought in, and the Falcons get there for the sack. Bruce Irvin, he's the one that got to him. He takes him down for a loss of 9. After the sack, it's 2nd and 19, and the road gets a bit tougher from here. Off the play fake, here's Trubisky. It's brought in by Kevin White. And he'll get this one way up just shy of the 45-yard line. A really good pickup of 28 yards.
Move.
They go play action here on 1st down. Wide open receiver complete. And he takes this one down almost all the way to the 30. A really nice gain of 25 yards.
As a general rule, offensive linemen like to know where their quarterback's going to be when he's setting up to throw the football. But sometimes they just have to get on the run, get on the move. He was able to...
Got his man, and it's caught for a Chicago touchdown. Allen Robinson, 31 yards. And the Bears will add on to their lead. And he's able to put it through. Here's Parkey now, set to kick it away. And that'll carry over the back line of the end zone for a touchback. Here are the Falcons as their offense heads back onto the field. And fortunate to get points on the board last time. They had to hit a really long field goal to do so.
The kickers in today's game are so good and so skilled and hit from distances that we almost start to take them for granted. And we can't do that. That's a long field goal that they got 3 points out of. They've got to feel good about that, and they've got to make sure they love him up.
And now this is intercepted. My goodness. Picked off at the 45. And it's a tremendous return as they finally get him at about the 10-yard line.
Offensively, when you see cover 2, the thought has to go through the quarterback's head. Drive the football when making throws. It's not just the deep guys covering. It's the guys underneath you have to be careful of. Drive your throw. Otherwise, you see what results? Interceptions.
And he'll be brought down this time at the 5-yard line. That's good for a gain of 6, 2nd and goal.
One thing I can say pretty safely, that route is not called if you don't have a guy.
A line of scrimmage, once again, the 5 as they get ready for 2nd and goal. He'll get it up the middle. Call it a gain of a yard as they get a little bit closer here. It's 3rd and goal.
Well, Brandon, we always know that once you score 1 touchdown,
you're 2.
You're without a doubt. And so far today, he's got 1, but was denied as he tried to get the 2nd one.
On 3rd down, that's Cohen. And he's into the end zone. Touchdown, Bears.